Good evening and welcome to episode 99 of season 8 of Factory Town. 99 episodes in. Wow, am I slow at this game. But you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm having fun. All my trains have stopped. The wall in the background there. They've all stopped because I broke the rails. Broke the rails and I didn't reconnect the rails. And I don't know why I didn't reconnect the rails. So let's reconnect the rails and get that all going again. And everything will be fantastic. So we left last time with this being built here. This is to make berry cake, which is fantastic. And we, as you can see, now have stuff coming into our train station to fill up this here. I think we do need a few other things that are not connected yet. So I want to connect these all up and get them going. But I don't want to do it the way we have done it here. I mean, I do want to do it this way here, but I don't want to do it this exact layout. Right now, all these four are to make berry cake, and then we're gonna take the butter from here and put it into the kitchen, the kitchen here for apple pies, which is fantastic and wonderful and brilliant. But it kind of leaves all these spaces open, clear, and I kind of thought, do you know what? Why don't we double what we're doing here? Double the berry cake. Berry cakes take the same amount of time as apple pies. It's 90 seconds and 120 bonus. So 120 duration and 90 seconds consumption. So we need the same amount of them, whichever way we go. If we double the berry cake, we're going to have to double the apple pies. But we could double the berry cake with these four here and these four here, and then put an apple pie here, an apple pie here, and that'll work, because that's all we need for the artistry delivery. This is the artistry tab, the gourmet tab, and we take 3 happiness from berry cakes and 3 happiness from apple pies, and we're done, and everything will be awesome. So I think that's the way I'm going to go with this. Makes sense. There's nothing else I believe that is made in artistry. Some of these made, but then this is all made on this half of the town. So I think that's what we're going to go for. I am going to copy this and paste it here. Oop. And then bring my bar up because I didn't realise I removed that, and get rid of it. And then we're going to move this one here. Move. Nope, we'll move the house first. We might as well move all these houses whilst I'm at it, because if we're going to copy things, we need to do. And then move you down to there. There we go. Okay. So we would need to send apples, sugar and butter all the way to the end. Apples aren't used in berries anywhere, so the apples are going to be the only awkward thing that we have to send all the way up here. I mean, we could offset it. We could put both of these down here, so we have to deliver apples to here and then deliver the rest up to here. And then have like this butter go to that one and this butter go to that one, which wouldn't be impossible to do. It would then just save, I mean, but then it doesn't matter because I've got to come out here anyway. So it's not really going to be a problem. I don't think it's going to be a problem. We'll see. We'll see. It might be a problem, and then we'll make it up from there. So how many lines do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For me, we need 12. Because obviously this is going to take milk. This is going to take apples. Oh, we need the apples up as well. Oh, okay. Okay, no, we need apples as well. So ignore that. Of course, an apple for jam. Yes, yeah. Okay, so we need apples. So that takes apples and sugar. This takes sugar, butter, and eggs. So the butter has to travel up this way as well as down this way. That's the only awkward thing, is sending it back down again. But we might just tap into it from the Omnipipe system underground. We might just tap in from this one to this one and send it via Omnipipes. Don't know. don't know. Omnipipes give us options. They give us options. This requires sugar and eggs. This requires the jam from here, berries from the end, sugar from the end, and the cake from here. So we've got a lot to transport around and move, and I'm just not sure how to do it. If I do one side, and then I can figure out the rest of it. So we need to be sending. Well, I don't want to send 6 goods up one side. That would be awkward as hell. But because I'm thinking if we do one side here, well, no, I'm talking about doing things. But if we have stuff here and then do the whole. Do this. We can have 4 lines coming out up one side. Splitting them is kind of awkward. We could use pushers or just splitters, I suppose. I don't know whether splitters can split onto a line that's next door to them. I've never tried that. Let's try that. Let's try that and find out whether that would break things for us. So let's do this. You can take sugar. Okay, boom. So sugar comes out to there. If I put a splitter here, it does push onto a line next door. Okay. So I mean, we could use splitters still. That wouldn't be a terrible thing because you can always point the splitter this way. Point the splitter this way. It's smart enough to know if I put a splitter there, it's smart enough to know that when goods come in, it can't send that way, so it will send them that way or this way. So that would still work, rather than having the chest like we did before, the crates. So, okay, let's give it a try. Let's copy this, rotate it around, paste it there. Let's copy this one, rotate it around, paste it here. Copy this one, rotate it around, paste it here. And copy this one, rotate it around, and paste it there. And I did have to do it all individually because if I copied all of them and rotated it, then the very cake would be down this end. The only other problem we're going to have is the is the sending of stuff through the lines. If we do 4 high, we need 6, but then we can come in from other places. I don't know how many we actually need. How many do we need to get to the very end? I'm going to ignore that for the moment. How many do we need to get to the end? We need berry and sugar. So we only need 2 from here getting to the very end. How many do we need here? Sugar and eggs. That's 3. So we're going to lose 1 every time. Sugar to there, no sugar there. So sugar has to come up and go to here. Oh, here, excuse me. Those 3 there. I think sugar probably is going to go on the bottom, but then I can't run it on the very bottom line because we need to have it at least up by 1. And if we have it up by 1, we can't input into other things. Oh, this becomes complicated. This becomes way more complicated than I expected. Yeah, this becomes... Do you know, I'm honestly thinking we're going to have to split this. We're going to have to split this slightly because I just don't have enough lines to do what we want to do. What if I took out the apple? So the jam and the... I require sugar as well. What if we took out the apples and put the apples on a different line, like on this station here, coming up? Let's try this. Let's just try it as it is and see what we can do. So, if I run the bottom line along here, it's got to come up over this here anyway. That's fine. So if we run the bottom line along there, the bottom line is going to be, we'll say, sugar. We'll say whatever the M1 needs here. So sugar and berries. Okay. That would work, bro. That would work. We'd have to just go up here. This is the only bit that's a little bit awkward. So we'd have to go up. I think it would be easier if I did this. Down like that. We would have that one go up there. That's not going to work because that's going to block the one below it. Does it block the one below it? Oh, wow. Oh. What the? No. That's not what I want to do. I don't think we're going to have that many coming up here, but just I don't know if that breaks stuff on the bottom. No, let's send some berries up here. No, we don't have any berries. What else do we need at the end? Sugar needed everywhere, isn't it? Yeah. I don't want to write sugar at the bottom one because sugar is required. You know, the other ones, I want berries at the bottom because berries are only required at the end, which means we can bring the end one up slightly and plug in there without interfering with anything else. I can't connect to here because if I connect like that, it breaks the path. And we need the path. We need the path to be intact. So we need berries. Do we even have berries on the line? I'm sure we have berries on the line, don't we? Do we? Are we farming berries? We're not farming berries. No, we're not. We're not farming berries. Wow. Okay. We were farming berries. We're not. We might make the centre one berries. If we did something like this. Turn that. We'll. I don't know. Are we using herbs? We've got to be using herbs somewhere, haven't we? Are we? Maybe, perhaps. I don't know what we're using and what we're not using. Do you know what? We can just literally get rid of them. We don't need them. We do not need them. Okay. Then we'll have to change this up here, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's grab a farm and put one in there, one in there. That'll work, wouldn't it? Yeah. And then berries, but with an eye. Boop, boop, and boop, and doop-a-doop, and beep, and boop. There we go. Okay. And then we want to have floating magic. House pet thing. 2 or 3? 2, 3, 2. We're going with 2. Yes, it was 2. Awesome. Okay, connect those up. Connect these up. Then run these. Ah. No, 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 no. Holding the button does not work because it obviously takes the next layer off of where you're clicking. So you click and drag and it puts it there, then puts it 4 above it, then 4 above it, 4 above it. It targets itself. So. Okay. Okay, and then we just need to change this to be berries, not that matters. This needs to be berries, not that matters either. It should be just grab whatever. Boom, and then you are going to be berries. Okay, and you're going to be berries, and you're going to be berries. Awesome. Okay, so we're waiting for the berries to grow. The berries come down here. The berries will come down here. We'll end up in here. Everything will be awesome. But we need a train. So we need to add berries to this. Shift click. Shift click. You are farming. You are filtered to the berries, and we add 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. There we go. Grab your berries. Move on. You won't get any berries yet. You won't get any berries ever. Actually. Because we have no you know what we're going to do? We are going to delete some herbs. There we go. Not the ideal way to do it, but we've got plenty. We've got plenty of herbs, so it should be fine. And then hopefully that can clear out that whole line. I don't know how many's on that line. We might have to do it again. We might have to just waste some more herbs. We've got plenty of herbs. We're good. We're good for goods. We're good for good. So let's just double check this to see how far it goes down. You're at 100. Yeah, easy. Easy. Awesome. Cool, cool. There we go. Right, so there. And then when this grows, this will all work on its own and do its thing auto-magically, which would be fantastic. Yeah. And it copied the workers as well. Which is interesting, because okay. So when you copy a building using just C over the top of it, and then hold Control to paste it down, so it copies the recipes, it doesn't save the workers. But if you copy a building using the tab function, Control and C, then Control and paste, it also doesn't control the workers. Why have they got 5 workers in? You need. Oh, okay. So if you copy it with something, it copies the worker settings as well. But if you copy it so it doesn't. Interesting. Interesting. That means, yeah, because I copied this one. 5 and 5, which is fine, I think, because that's 3. That's 4. I don't know why that's got less people than that's got in it. I don't know why this has got 7 workers in it and this has got 5 workers in it. I don't know what the balance was there. That takes 3 seconds to harvest. This takes 4 seconds or 4 work units to harvest. So this one should have more in it than one. Whatever. I'm gonna leave it. It's fine. Okay, so we have berries now. Right, berries are good. Okay. So in that case, we're not going to send berries up here. We're going to send something else just very briefly. Sugar, berries. There, here comes the sugar. Okay. So back to where we were, distracted by a squirrel. Will you go up here and through, or will you get stuck? Yep, you go up and through. Okay, that seems very broken, but it's fine. If it game says it's a legal thing, then it's a legal thing, and I'm good for that. Of course, it won't say that's anything because of how weird it can be sometimes. Okay, we're going to remove those so we take them off there because although we want sugar down here, we don't want it right now. So there we go, we have our bridge. Awesome. I'm going to copy said bridge. There, there. So we have all the bridges. It's way more than we need. But I'd rather have more than less. I don't also know if we need the centre line or not. We can't use the centre line anyway. That's pointless. Because we can't get through. We can't get through this way. This is why I was going to have the apples somewhere else. So they can come up like this side and then come in that way. Perhaps, maybe. Maybe, perhaps, possibly. Don't know. Dunno. Okay, so zoom. Oof. There. And then this one would be the same to here. Then we have to go up at least one. Oh. That to there, that to there. Okay, so there is berry. Zoom and pluck. No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Berries are only used at the end, aren't they? Berries should be on the central line. Because if they're only used at the end, there's no point in using a sideline up for them because they don't need it. They don't need to come out there. Okay, I'm making this up as I go. You might be able to tell. But then when I don't do that, when don't I do that? There we go. Right, boom. So that's berry. Okay, so we don't want berries there. So no berries. No berries. No berries. And you can run up. Yeah, and then you are going to be berry. Okay, cool. So that means that's one up the end. So that's berry. This also needs jam and sugar. Jam is being produced not here. This is cakes. This one's jam, isn't it? Yeah. That's fine. So jam requires apple. So if I send apples up underneath, I can't get in here. This is the problem. We can't get in there because I need it to go up a layer before it goes in, and that's not doable. What does this need? This needs sugar and eggs. Nothing else needs eggs. No, so eggs are on the bottom line. Eggs have been decided for us. Eggs are on the bottom line. I'm actually going to disable these. Because I don't want anything coming out right now. What we'll do is we'll do that. There we go. The eggs, not that any eggs have come in here yet, but they can't come out. They can't pull out of here. If I change this to be sugar, just as a sugar, it can't pull out because they're inputs only. So cool. So that allows me to set everything up, and then I can just change the stuff on the barn. Everything could be cool. So eggs come all the way up to here, and then can do a jump, get over the path. A hop, a skip, and a jump. Okay. and then that's our eggs for us. We also need butter and sugar. Now butter's being produced down here. That needs to go onto the line and come along. Butter might go to the central line. If we can get butter out to the central line. But butter's a later one, so we're dealing with a station right now. So we need sugar, which is going to be, I suppose, the one above. Because sugar is required here. So, yeah, it's going to be the one above. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Ooh. Laggy. Ooh, come on game, you're right, you can do it, I believe in you. What I might actually do is, to save my meganess of, meganess? What the hell, that's not even a word. We might do this. You can't paste items like inside other stuff. It's a little bit sad. There we go. Okay, and then we'll figure out stuff over here as we go. Right, so this is where things get complicated down here. The next line there and there is going to be sugar and sugar, and then we come up and sugar wants to be delivered everywhere, doesn't it? It wants to be delivered there, here and here. We need apples up here, don't we? And sugar up here. The apple pies are probably going to get moved somewhere else. I'm entirely honest with you. I really feel like they're going to get moved somewhere else. Yes, they need butter and they need some other raw goods, but we might just build a second station for them and have them on their own line. Might move the stonemason down here and then put the two ones up there, and then maybe just tap into the butter line, which wouldn't be extremely difficult to do, perhaps. We'll see. Okay, so that's right. So the second line is sugar. Sugar needs to come not there, but here. Okay. So I want to do that and that, and then we want to grab a splitter, make sure it's facing the right way, and it wants to go in there. Now I can't put it in there because it won't go there, but I can put it on top here and use the page down if I just aim directly at the top, so I know what I'm doing. Use the page down, 2, 3 to move it where I want to put it. 1 there, and then press R twice to rotate it. Now it's facing this way, and then click 1 there, and there we go. Okay, nice and easy. Right, you require sugar too? Yes, you do. Now this is a little awkward because we need to come up by 1, but not impossible. No, not what I wanted. That and like this. Now I will have to say there was probably much easier ways of doing this, and I am kind of ignoring omnipipes, which would have been really easy to do things with, because we could have run omnipipes along and just split things as and when we wanted to, because Omni pipes could go up, down, left, right, and have no issues with limitations that pipes do, with belts do. But I want to do it with belts, which would be awesome. Also, something else that was pointed out by a friend. Rails. We've got 1,000 magic rails, and I was going to make the outside line magic rails, and I never did. So we'll do that. We'll do that as well. But that's going to come next episode, because I thought I could get this done, and time has come into me, and I've been faffing a lot, and I do apologise for it being slow, but hopefully I always do this. I always do the whole. Stuff takes way longer than I expected it to, so I should really expect it to take less time or more time. Really, that's what I should do. But what I'm trying to say is that I apologise that it's not going very quickly. But if you're here for quick gameplay, then you're probably in the wrong place, because that's not what we do here. That's not what we do. No. What we do is we forget what we're doing whilst we're doing it, and then try and figure out why. That's what I want to do. Just run the track over there. Okay. No. But my reasonings behind it, and I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again because there were a few comments on some older videos of people. Well, I say people, individual person, being like, "Well, get to the point. That's not what we do here." I show the workings. I show how I do things, how I figure out what's where, and what when, because somebody else may be in a situation of, they built something like this, or they're looking at this going like, "No, it's not possible." It's like, well, it's not a step-by-step guide, but it can definitely give you an influence into, look, you can actually do this thing. You can squeeze stuff in here. You can do this multi-layered thing here, and this works. This here. So, yeah, it's I'm trying to justify myself, and I don't need to. I don't need to. I don't know. It's really weird. Really weird. Anyway, not important. Right. We have sugar. We have berries coming to the end. We need jam. We need cake coming to the end. But that's going to have to wait till the next episode. And hopefully I can get that done. So, yeah. Episode 100. Cake. Berry cake. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. And I hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, as always, have fun.